what happens is, if see this, yeah, that's
have a,
this is
you
your
have
TV. You're on.
everybody, all of
This is
my
YouTube. This
no,
goes straight to this.
right, all of my friends put a piece of tape over that.
Why?
Oh no, dude, you don't.
They don't want people to know what's
No.
happening with their life. See, here's the thing I thought about. Okay, so what if you come along and you're the guy that figures out how to buy the whole world, the future of the earth? So, what do you show and not show? Do you show just your secret stuff? Well, you don't show your secret. Well, do you have any secret stuff? Or that's what gets weird, because you say, wait a minute, I'm buying the whole future of Earth. Everything that I am and everything that you are, everything we are,
right,
is public domain.
So here.
Yeah, so that's how. So you just slide that guy over there. So this, imagine this like a screen and a screen, and you can like move stuff over back and forth. But right here, if you want Google, you just click on whatever you need that in Google. This is just like that's just showing. That's actually showing what is happening in the YouTube that's going straight up to YouTube.
Where is enter?
Enter is right there.
Hit it.
Okay, what are you trying to do? Just get into Google Gmail?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Enter. Okay, what the fuck over? Okay, it's gone.
Wait.
These fucking computers are so slow. They've gotten slower since I started working with them, and that was 30 years ago.
This is your This is somebody else's Gmail.
Right, and so what you need to do is go up here and sign out. Do you see something that says sign out?
I don't have my glasses on.
Okay, so you have the same problem I do. I don't have my glasses on, but I have a click. I can do it.
Just a second.
Do you need glasses?
No.
I can give you glasses.
I'll put my glasses on.
Wait a minute, I can help you. Okay, wait. Over here. See, I'm in his BleepMAXiMUX's. Use this shit.
Whose Gmail is this?
Oh, I just make up Gmails as I go along.
Oh, you do?
Of course, you create different identities because they don't know the fuck's going on over. Also, okay, so here you Google approach to Gmail.
No, wait.
That's you. You sign in.
Oh, damn, shit, dude, you were doing so good.
I didn't think I did bad.
No, you did excellent. All right, username. Okay, how do I make this thing? Here we go. B.
That's right. Whoops.
Yeah. Where's the asterisk?
The asterisk?
No,
Shifting.
the asterisk.
Oh, the asterisk. Okay. Sorry. Asterisk. Okay, I've really hung up with the asterisks. Okay, it's because asterisks. You know what an asterisk is?
That was good.
Okay.
That was really fun.
Okay, this is what you have to understand. Okay.
So anyway,
here's what you have to understand. See this? When my fucking technology guy that told me I could take over all the computers in the universe, and I fucked up. Okay, so when he told me you could hold worldwide elections, I said, what the fuck over? See this here? That's the asterisk. That's me. I'm the star.
Right.
That's zero. I'm God. Okay, zero, God, star, whatever the fuck, and pound.
Hey.
You either stay in the pound or you're over. And so you have a vote worldwide, and you can't possibly lose that election.
I
lost a whole freaking alcohol.
T E.
But it was worth it.
All right. Does this say D and Pirates?
Dandy Pirates. It says Dandy. Are you a Dandy Pirate?
D and Pirates.
Dan.
D-A-N-D.
Pirates.
P-A-I-R-A-T-E-S.
That says Dandy Pirates.
All right, now I need the shift key. Where's the shift key?
Okay, who's the top pirate of your reality?
Me.
other than you, because I couldn't ask that because that's not fair. But okay, so it's like when I go around and say who's the most famous person on earth, and they say me, and of course they are because they're right here. But the point is not that. Who's that? If you had to pick a pirate that everybody would vote for, because not everybody knows you yet. If you had to pick a public pirate, who would be the pirate that you put in charge of all?
Me. I'm the chief
No,
pirate.
other than you. Other than you. I'm not complaining about you being a pirate. Okay, if you had to run your next best pirate.
Every time I have come up for election, I have been voted captain. I am the most responsible pirate you have ever met.
Really?
I am the epitome of pirate.
So you're better than Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp is
He's
bullshit.
just a pushy. He's just a fake pirate. Okay, I know that. Okay, but I was just wondering who would. Most people relate to him as a pirate in the Caribbean, but that's bullshit. He's not even a pirate.
You have to understand the nature. Johnny Depp does not represent what piracy really is in America today.
What is it?
We don't really have like good pirates anymore. What we have are people like me who are willing to like go out to the. You remember the last time the big what are the cruise ship came and parked out at,
Oh, I almost saw that. I almost went to run and cruise them, but okay.
all right.
There are not enough of them here.
What I want to do is go out there with a group of people and say we're willing to trade one trip through the buffet line to let you people go free.
To let them go free where?
To wherever they want to go. But we just want one trip through the buffet line.
So what I was gonna do was I was gonna take my Burning Man out there with a giant bunch of boombox speakers and play a concert right under the bows.
No. All I want to do is go out there and talk to them. I think it would be funny as shit.
Actually, but my thing is, this place is so beautiful. Why don't we have as many cruise ships here as they have in freaking freezing Alaska? That's crazy. This is one of the most beautiful ports in America. Now, maybe because they don't want a bunch of cruise ships cruising around our ports, but
freezing fucking Alaska,
which I like, except it's cold.
Well, freezing fucking Alaska. I mean, I came here from Colorado and.
Really? Okay, so you went from the south to Colorado.
Well,
Rocky Mountain High.
I grew up in the south, and then I drove truck for like 9 years.
Oh my God!
And
you drove trucks.
Yeah.
How was that? That's gotta be a bitch.
But
I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, I like driving. But I don't like driving. I'd rather like ride.
But early in my life, my grandfather turned me on to sailboats.
Really?
And so I sailed.
And what was that? Where was that?
Wilmington, North Carolina. Wrightsville Beach.
Right down near Norfolk.
Yeah. No, south of
but southern. Oh, all right. Okay.
Norfolk is Virginia.
Right.
Yeah.
But okay, so you got Norfolk. What's the next port below Norfolk? Norfolk. Big port for like battleships.
Wilmington. I don't have the
sorry. I got words all over the place.
All right, no. If you got a
computer.
Well, no. I mean, we could just go to MapQuest or whatever. But
anyway, just let's talk about it.
If you come down, all right. How far north are you familiar with? What do you?
Oh, okay. I'm not really familiar with. Okay, so the farthest north I've been is like Quebec.
Quebec. Well, that's
I think I don't know.
Sweden.
I don't know. It's just north.
Well, anyway, the farthest north I've been in North America on the eastern seaboard is.
Wait a minute, I've been to Fairbanks. I've been more than that. I've been to Fairbanks. I didn't get to the.
That's over there. Fairbanks, Alaska.
Right.
Well, I'm talking about the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, I'm not. Okay, which is higher, Quebec or Fairbanks?
Fairbanks.
Okay, so that's why I say I was like canceling my point that I said I was.
But if you go on the eastern seaboard, the farthest up I've been, like into Nova Scotia, and
I haven't gotten there. I'd love to go there. How is that? Is it beautiful?
But that's the place where they have the 13-foot tides.
What is a 13-foot tide? Oh, it goes up and down 13 foot.
Where you can.
So, tell me the question. Answer the question. How fast does a 13-foot tide move?
You can see it coming in. Were you here during the tsunami when the tide?
What they call it a tsunami? Okay.
Well, no, I mean we definitely had tide fluctuation. Right. That was odd.
How fast was the tide moving at a normal speed in the harbor? What does the tide move?
It was just as fast as we had during the tsunami when you see it coming in and out at what the hell's the name of that bay?
But okay. The reason I actually it's a needed question, guys. A ticket here. How fast is the tide in the Santa Barbara Harbor?
Oh, during the tsunami, it was like 14, 15 knots.
Okay, so if you're a slow boat going nowhere, doing nothing.
No, that's what happened. That's what happened to the bait barge.
But here's my question: if I'm a slow boat sitting as a dinghy and like not even powered, and I'm sitting in a 15-knot movement, that movement would run me over the speed limit of the Santa Barbara Harbor. Oh, correct or not?
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so how can they have a speed limit where the movement of the tide violates the rules?
It's just like if you're driving truck and you come into the state of California, and the state of California says you can't go over 55 miles an hour, but you can't be a hazard to traffic, which means you can't go under 60 miles an hour, which is the normal speed limit. So if you go 60, you're exceeding the speed limit, and if you go 55, you're inhibiting the speed limit, and either way, they can give you a ticket.
Okay, here's the thing. If you have a 15-knot tide, okay, that's crazy. But if you have a 15-knot tide, and I'm going 5 knots into it, I'm going negative. All right, I'm going negative 10 knots, right? And if I'm going...
You're backing up.
Okay, by the way, if I'm going 0, I'm dead standing. I'm going 15 knots, and I'm violating the rules of 5 knots by 3 times.
Negative. You are not going, if you are not going, and it's based on
if my engine is
speed,
unpowered.
No. It's based on speed over ground. It's not based